Welcome back to another problem, and here we are. This looked like a wrench, an open wrench. So let's take a look. We have 80 for this right here. So that is 80, and that's where we're gonna go ahead and start the problem by creating that. So let me go into my center lines, and I will create a segment that is 80 units. And here we are at the two endpoint will be where we um, use as centers to create. This one gonna be the radius of 10, and the one over here will be the radius of 20 because the diameter is 40. When we have that, the next thing we're gonna look for is where are we creating this right here. So let's go to the center line, and this one already here earlier. So the problem does not give us the angle, but based on the way that it look, I assume that the angle is as a 30-degree. Um, so that is why I created this as a 30-degree angle, like such here. This angle is 30-degree. So that is to show you guys what it is, that angle that you're looking at, this angle. That angle right there supposed to be a 30-degree. Give me a second. I just redid it. That's why it may not be, but the angle itself for this section here to that angle is a 30-degree angle, and that would be for both sides. So I think there's a little mistake here somewhere that I need to adjust real quick. Sorry, having a hard time putting in the dimension itself. That is for some reason, because it wasn't there earlier, I just need to make sure that this angle is a 30-degree angle. Okay, so that's what we use to create a 30-degree angle, and same thing on this end. We are going to do the same exact thing. So this angle, we need to make it 30-degree angle, so 150 for that one. All right, so when that is done, what we're going to do now is I'm going to put in my arc right here, and that one as well. They have the same dimension. So circle TTR, and this one we're going to do on the far left and far right. 150 is the radius. Let I change that to my layer. All right, escape, and then the next thing I'll do is I'll trim out those things. Okay, the next thing to do, same thing. Okay, we'll go back to our construction. Here we are, TTR, and we're gonna do over here and over here 150 radius. Same thing, we trim out that section. All right, so now we are here. The next thing I'll do is I'm looking at this 16 right here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and offset. I'm gonna offset 8 units each direction. All right, next thing I'll do is, well, first let me click on those and change them back to my constructions. I also going to connect this two endpoint. All right, this arc has diameter of 24, so I'm going to go ahead and create that using this center. So this is radius right now, so 24, so that's 12 in radius. Going into my extended one of this segment, I'm going to extend it. The intersection there, I'm going to use that to move. I'm going to move this section. I'm going to move this circle from there down to here. Escape, and then I will trim out the section that is not needed. That. Be careful here. I got that little thing there. All right, so I'm going to trim that out. So that's gone. I'll do the same thing over here on this end. All right, so I'm going to offset it 4 units that direction and down as well. Also, I'm gonna click on both of these, change it back to my white layer, connect it to endpoint, hit escape, zoom in a little bit, and then the dimension of this is 13 in diameter. So I'm gonna go here and I will click on, what am I doing? That. So I'm gonna do 13, so 6.5 is my radius. So I'm gonna do 6.5 radius. Then also I'm gonna extend it one of those sections here, that one. Hit escape. I'm gonna go ahead and move this circle using that as my point to move. Snap that on, escape, and then I will trim out that. I will trim out everything that is not needed. Be careful. Be careful. All right. So that is done. All I have to do now is do this little hatch. So I'm gonna go to hatch, and in here I just don't know what to use because they didn't say. So I'm just gonna like try to find something as close as possible to this. I don't know, that one maybe. Don't know. So you can actually play around with this. So let's take a look here. You can see how it is. We don't like that one, of course. It is not what they kind of asked for. So I'm going to use that one. I don't know what I use for that one either. I was just playing around. And then you can change things such as the angle of it. Like, you can change that. And then you can change the transparency and all that stuff if you need to later. All right, with that problem there, that's the hatch. You're done with the hatch. All you have to do is go into your dimension. Make sure you go into your layers there, and then take out your dimension as you need. All right, this problem is done. Enjoy and have fun.